Hello Marco, hello replay viewers. I've just got my timing wrong. It's just been snowing heavy this morning. I was just trying to time it so I can come out in the snowfall, and it's gone off now. But, see more, hear my feet crunching on the snow more now. It's snowing heavy again. They've got melt today. Just on my way for a little walk in my park and feed the birds. See what's going on. Should hear the sound of crunching snow under my feet. Yeah, just have you all humming that song now. Walking in a winter wonderland. It's going to let it snow, but it's not snowing yet, so it's gone off now. You hear the sound of the crunching snow. I went a bit late yesterday and it all melted, so I just run my errands so we can have a little walk across my local park, see if we can recognise anything in the snow. I'd say Derby probably won't be up till about another hour or so, so I might have to do 2 scopes again. I think Derby gets up quite early, but I just didn't want it to start melting. Catch it while it's fresh. I did little haps this morning when it was snowing from me showing me back garden on haps. It's just a shameless time difference, and we can get the haps team and me broadcast. You have to do them a bit later in the day. I can see where the paths are now. Where are we? Just want to be cold so all this mud's frozen. Trying to find where the paths are. You see my feet in the snow. Hope you're all enjoying it in your cosy warm houses. These hardcore scopers coming out in the snow. Just doesn't feel that cold, it's just the wind chill, so you can feel a bit of wind when you come across here, a bit of breeze, so if the wind will drop, should be okay. And I've got a lost a glove, so I'll just have to keep flipping hands and put my glove in my pocket. Right, I'll try and read the screen, but it's quite difficult with I'll just start putting sunglasses on. It's just very strange, this reflection of the light off the snow. Let's see who's there. Oh, we've got Mark in. Hello, Mark. Yeah. Welcome to my winter wonderland in Stoke-on-Trent. We've had heavy snow again, and I did see a webcam from Crewe Station, Crewe railway station. It was heavy with snow as well, so it seems to be the northwest targeted again. The weather's actually right again. So say it's snowing again. So I might get some new viewers in if I come early. I usually try and time it for people in America to come in. It's a bit too early for that, but we'll just see how we go. Best this weather, it's best just to pop back in the house. Probably come in and out a few times. Just way up if the roads are safe for driving on. I see the buses are running on the main roads. I've seen the buses running, so just picked some newspapers up and just got a few bits and bobs from the local shop. They said the papers have been delivered. I don't think there's any ice on the lake today. Probably won't recognise it. This is just my local park where I'm feeding the birds. And I start my scopes. I have to try a little haps broadcast, I think, as well. But it's so weird when you're used to Periscope. You don't know if there's anybody watching. Obviously, after the fact, it sort of says doesn't seem like there's ever anybody watching when you go live. There's a snowman. Somebody's got a snowman there. Somebody's been out. I think there's another one over there. People have been out busy. Yeah. Yeah, I was just trying to scope in the snow, but I've missed it now. I bet it won't snow again now. All the photographers are out, taking the pictures. Got his camera out. Looks like some ice on the water. If it comes across on the scope, you can see lumps of ice there. Let's go see if we can feed the. Let's go if we can feed the. Where's the swans? Where's the swans? Let's just think which way she will go. Just got to find where the swans are on the lake. I've got some food for them. All the photographers are out, taking some nice winter shots. Right, let me check on comments. I usually have Darby calling in and she watches me comments for me. No shorts. Got me gloves and me hat on. It's not that cold actually. Doesn't feel that cold, but it's not that deep either. I thought it was going to be about when you come out. When I just scraped the car off, it was about a foot deep on the car. But obviously these paths just look like just normal paths, you know. It's about an inch deep. It's easy to navigate. Got the fishermen are out. Have a little. So I've got some wellies somewhere, but you know how often you wear them in the UK. I don't know where I put them. But I've got me Gore-Tex. Got me Gore-Tex sort of cross walking shoes. Well, the fishermen are out anyway. It's unusual. There's all the swans. We'll have a little walk around the lake. Just see if anybody comes in early. And see where we are. Yeah, I did a little haps this morning when it was snowing. If you check out my haps, basically one haps, I did a little one in the back garden when it was snowing heavy. The swans are going over there now. I've just got some duck and swan food. The fishermen are out. The swan's going. I'm saying have a walk around the lake, but it's not very flat. Might be a bit treacherous. We'll go have a look. There's chaps in the water. Let's just check for comments. Are you on T3 or T4? I think we're T3. Yeah, I think it's just I believe it's just down south. I think, as far as I know, it was London. And I watched somebody who lives in Portsmouth. I think he said he's T4. Somebody who does shopping videos on YouTube. I think we're Tier 3 here. All the shops are still open. All the shops are open and the drinks and food for takeaway and whatnot. I was up in town yesterday and I scoped in the shopping centre yesterday, so that's still open. I just wanted to catch it when it's quite fresh because when I come across yesterday, there's less cars here today. This was full of cars yesterday. It's got a big car park. There's just 2 cars today. One of them I think is a photographer. He's got his big camera taking some nice winter shots. Yeah, it was all slushy yesterday. I caught it a bit late, so I thought you get more exercise walking in the snow. And it's all crunchy. You should be able to leave it all crunchy under my feet. Yeah, I can see pieces of ice on the water. There's no birds on it though, but I can see the swans all around the opposite side now. Typical. They're around the other side over there. They're all over there. Let's just try and make a mission for feed the swans and the ducks. Yeah, if you can see the ice, it does feel like there's a very thin layer of ice. Can't even see where the path is now. Thanks for the hearts, everybody. I say, if you're not aware, Periscope's coming to an end in 3 months, so I will have to transfer to another platform. You make sure you're following me on all those platforms. I'm not sure which one I'll settle with. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and YouTube and Haps. I'm actually trying to get onto Twitch as well. I'll just Jace the Who all over social media. Just put Jace the Who in Google. I think everything will come up. Just Jace the Who over all the stuff. Been doing a few Haps broadcasts, just a few trial ones, a few test ones. And basically what I'm working on now is my friend Darby, who lives in Colorado. She does sunsets and sunrises and nature walks, and we're trying to synchronise and get us both on a walk. And I told her the snow was coming back, so you might see us pop up on Haps, both doing a walk. But I don't think she'll be. I'll just hear the ducks are coming to me. I feel the ducks coming. I don't think we can eat this. Let's just try the ducks. If we're going to see the food or not. As you can see, I'll try and feed them. Hello, greetings. Let me just check for comments. Give the birds a bit of food. See if you can see. Hello, TC7717. Hello. The ducks must be flustered. Yeah, we're all flustered. The ducks are confused. They try and look for me bird food. I've got the proper stuff, the proper duck and swan food. Just trying to show it where they can throw it where they can see it. I usually give it to them in the water, but they've all just come to me today. They get used to me on here. I come every day. If you can see the food or not, I don't know what they're thinking. Yeah, if you make sure you all just take screenshots if you want and share it all out, retweet, share it all out and try and get more viewers in. Just trying to build my channel. I've only been scoping for 6 months. Just started in lockdown and I'm getting it's quite fun. Sharing all my local nature and wildlife and outdoor walks I go on. Let's just keep moving. I wanted to hopefully see some snow on the trees if that comes across. Yeah, Derby's a lot colder than here. She showed me a pond where she lives and she could stand on it. It was really solid. But we don't really get solid ice like we used to. This lake, I remember this lake when I was young. It used to be solid. You could walk on it. You know, really proper sort of -10 weather. You know, I think it's back about 0 degrees. If anybody asks what the temperature is in Stoke-on-Trent for me on Google, it's probably about 0. It doesn't feel cold. There's no there's no steam on my breath when I'm talking. It feels mild. It doesn't feel cold at all. So I've just got to watch me step around this back end because it's not flat around the back end. Just thought I'll just do one lap around. Just trying to find the the swans as well. I think they're around this back end. There looks like there's a little skin of ice on the water. Let's just check for comments. Are the swans okay with the snow? Yeah, I'll go. Let's see if I can find them now. They're in disguise, aren't they, the swans? I'll keep your eye out for the swans. Got some more hens. It's so weird when I just think I was periscoping here in the middle of summer, dripping a sweat. I thought at least I'll try and periscope. I think by the time periscope finishes, I've probably been I haven't even been scoping 12 months because my oldest scope says 7 months ago, so I haven't even managed to do 12 months. So, but I'm seeing the seasons anyway. I've scoped in the red hot summer, and now I'm scoping in the snow. So I'm just glad it snowed this year. Last time we're going to get snow on periscope in England anyway. There's some ducks. Let me just check for comments. I'm apologise if I'm missing comments. I'm just trying to watch it don't fall in the water and feed the birds at the same time. Read the comments. Let me see if I can get some food to the birds. Yeah, they'll all come over once they see me throwing it in the water. Yeah, I never see them catching anything. All the times I've been, they've never. There must be fish in here, I think, else they wouldn't be here. I've seen. I thought they wouldn't be coming in the winter. Let's just check for comments a second. I'm missing loads of comments. Hang on. Yeah, hello, Roland. Snow again. You can comment on Twitter. Hello, Jules. Young Lightskin 270. Hello. I woke to snow this morning. Yeah, it was. I was hoping to come out in the snow. It was actually snowing before I come out. I just missed it again. So keep your fingers crossed. It might come down again. I was hoping just to, because I did a walk in the snow yesterday. I was hoping to walk in the snowfall today for a change. Thanks for the hearts, everybody. So I might do, when I've just finished this, I might do a Haps broadcast. If you jump over to haps.tv, get the app on your phone and support me on that channel. And feels like there's never anybody watching when I go on Haps. Just you can't really tell if there's anybody watching. They haven't got all the features of Periscope to see how many people are watching. You up north thought your guys just walk around in t-shirts. No, you do see people. You do see people with shorts and t-shirts on, trying to be. I've seen nobody today yet. They've all got wellies and woolly hats and gloves and everything. The ducks all look confused. I think they're coming to me trying to get some food. And we're just trying to feed the ducks. So I'm just trying to do everything. Hang on, let me just read all the comments and then. Can't find you in Haps. Yeah, it should be there. Just went out. Have you got Haps on? Just it says find broadcast. You just put Jace the Who in, and you should have a photo of me with like in my garden with like a. I think I've got like a red T-shirt on. I think and sunglasses. If you can see where the food is now. I have to throw it in the water. Can't give it to you in the snow. You'll have to go in the water. You can't see it. Give it to down here. There we go. That's it. That's better. Give it to him over this corner here. Even crows, I don't mind. Those are some hardy chaps to be out fishing with the snow and the cold. Yep, not me. Here, Swanee, yeah. I don't know where. Yeah, here's the swans now. They're all coming now. Once you start throwing food in, they all come across. Let me just stay where I am. Is the signal okay? And I'll just stand in this position if it's clear. Can we just confirm the signal's okay? Yeah, I don't like Haps rolling. I'm just giving it a chance. It says they're improving it as quick as they can. So I'm just giving it a few. I just do a few test broadcasts just to let people know I'm on there. I just did a little one this morning, actually showing the snow in my back garden. Yeah, here's the swans. Oh, there we are. Thanks for inviting. I'm Zig here, 77. Hello, Descola Man. Signal's perfect, right? Cool. I'll stay here then. Let me just stay here while I'll just stay here while I'm feeding. I've got them in a little cul-de-sac on the water's edge now, so they're all gathering there. That's it. Thanks for the hearts, everybody. Yeah, I'm not saying I'll stay on Haps. I'm just saying just make sure you're aware of it, and obviously we've got 3 months to see what alternatives is. I mean, if you go on Twitter Live, that's very similar to Periscope anyway. I'm sure that Twitter will probably implement some of the Periscope features because they know they're going to lose everybody, perhaps to another platform. But if I go on Twitter Live, it just feels like Periscopes, but without the hearts. I think like the super hearts. I've done a few. I've seen I can do YouTube as well. I can do YouTube Live and Twitter Live. You can do live on anything. It's just where I've got my following. See, I've got about 3,000 followers on YouTube, but it's because I've got a Queen channel. You see, because I like the group Queen, and I built like a Queen channel up, and I put Ken Dodd on a lot of British comedy. Got British comedy on there, and I've got like lots of views on the Ken Dodd stuff. When he died, I started putting some Ken Dodd comedy on, and a lot of Queen videos from the group Queen. When I saw that Bohemian Rhapsody, and obviously I'm trying to upload me. It's the birds. We're being attacked by pigeons. Yeah, and I've just obviously you can save your periscopes to your camera roll, and I've been trying to. Yeah, all the pigeons are coming. I say you'll notice a lot of my periscopes are on my YouTube. I've got to find time to sort them all out. And before Periscope goes, they're going to let me download them all. So I've got to have a bit of a sort out and trying to probably upload all the good ones to YouTube. Yeah, all the pigeons are coming to me. Yeah, it's a Hitchcock film again. They're all after food. They're all confused. Right, hold on. Yeah, I need 4 pairs of hands. I'm trying to keep up with the comments. Let's have a look. Hello, Faith, Hope, Love. Hello. Yeah, we obviously see Roland. I don't know why it's with having Periscope installed. Obviously, we can't really prove any point until obviously we try Twitter Live the day after Periscope closes. I mean, perhaps Twitter Live works the way it does because Periscope's still going. I'll have to just see what Twitter Live's like the day Periscope closes. And see if it's obviously I'm saying, oh, it looks the same, but it probably looks the same because Periscope's still running. So it's a matter of trying Twitter Live after Periscope's gone. Anyway, we've got 3 months. I'm not saying Haps is the best. Obviously, I'm just trying it like everybody else. All the professionals who've been doing it a long time are all jumping on there, and all the sort of the ones with lots of subscribers have jumped on there. I've seen a lot of people on there yesterday. Obviously, you've got to say hello. I'm Jason Who. I've got an account on there, but you get obviously when I'm on Periscope, I've got the live interaction with people, and the hearts. I know there's comments and hearts and everything. Haps just feels like about just broadcasting something and just talking about making money all the time, and seems to be all about giving tokens and trying to raise a bit like as if you're trying to raise some, it seems to be all about. Obviously, Periscope's more about sharing what you're doing in the content, and it just feels like Haps is sort of pushing the financial side of it, really, but I'm not sure. Anyway, we've got 3 months. We'll see how we go. We'll talk again. We'll have an update We'll obviously be talking different in 3 months. How everything's going on. Let me just see what we are. We will have a Twitter day on. Yeah, it's so ironic. I went it rolling now. It says it finishes 1st of April. Is it all a big joke? Have they picked that day on purpose? It sounds like it's going to be a big joke, isn't it? We fooled you. I'm sure they're aware what April the 1st is. Perhaps they're going to surprise us with something. I suppose all the Twitter people are seeing obviously what happens to Haps, and I suppose it won't be long before they buy him out. I mean, they bought Periscope, didn't they? So perhaps they'll buy Haps out if they see it getting too popular. It's going to have a lot of things done to it, a lot of improvements for the. They said last night they're going to have a lot of improvements on the mobile app. It's okay on desktop if you're using your laptop and broadcasting from your home, doing some artistic stuff or just discussing, commenting. But it needs a lot of improvements on the mobile app. Oh yeah, somebody else is coming with food. Mine's running out now. It's got somebody else is coming with food. Yeah. Just get rid of my little bit of food. Yeah, you have quite a lot of people who come feeding, so sometimes they don't want the food off you. Oh, let's keep moving. Yeah, it's quite mild. It's very mild today. So that's enough bird feeding. Let's keep moving. Oh, it's the ducks. We can film from Mars. I will do gyps. Yeah. Hello, Alex. Marco. Yeah, it's about monetizing. It's all about financial, really. It's pushing the finance too much. Well, obviously, this is just enjoy the content, and then you can support me, with super hearts or coffees. I say I prefer the buy me a coffee. It's been helpful. I've had a lot of people buy me coffees. The external buy me a coffee thing, you know, that's been useful. Oh, I always the duck with the hairdo. Look at this duck's hairdo. Yeah, they're not too bad today because people usually bring the dogs and then scare them all away. So not too bad today. Not many dog walkers at the moment, so it's quiet. Yeah. It's like they're all coming today. That's them fed for the day. I'm just thinking it's like a film. This is. It's Mary Poppins. That's it.
Oh, Home Alone 2.
Oh yeah, that the bird lady in Home Alone. Yeah. It's like the birds. Hitchcock. Hey. Yeah, they're all my friend today because they want some food. Yeah, look at that. They look like what's it? Don't they? They just look like little insects crawling. That because it looks weird seeing them on the water. He's just thrown all the food down, so we've got them all there. My food's just run out, and then that chap's just come with a big bag. So let's just stay on this shot for a second. It's like I'm in control of all the birds today. My food's run out, so let's just make the most of them all gathered. Oh, well, I've never seen these pigeons before. We've got pigeons and everything. It's like Dr. Dolittle. Right, so let's look for comments. Yeah, Punk Duck, yeah. How's everybody doing? Where's everybody watching from? We've got Roland. We've got Marco. That's that one. We've got Stephen. Silver Fox is coming in. Yeah, I say it's. I know it's 3 months away, but I say it's not. I don't really want to wait until it closes and then start finding alternatives. So, just doing a few test scopes on the different platforms, and we'll just see where things go. They've got to do a lot of improvements to Haps because obviously, what happens on Haps now is that right, whoa, don't know why they just flew off. That made me jump. Did it make the viewers jump? I don't know why they just all flew off. There's no dogs or anything. Nobody's moved. He must have thrown a lot of stuff. I've never seen so many ducks with the bums in the air. They must have all sank to the bottom. Oh, they're back again. They're back again. It's like Hitchcock film, eh? I'll be back again. Hang on. It's like a Hitchcock film. Hang on. They'll come back. I don't know what scared them off. Oh my goodness. They're back again. It's like Dr. Dolittle. They're back again. Oh, it's nice and peaceful, this is. It's got the sound of the birds and the water. But I have the food that floats, you see. I think all the ducks have got their heads in there. All the ducks have got their heads in the water. Yeah. This must be sinking like I buy the floaty stuff where it floats on the top. They all seem to be trying to get out the bottom of the water. Yeah, you can see a little bit of ice there. That's all ice there, but it's very thin. They can swim through it. It's just a very, very thin layer on the top. The birds just swim through it. A few days ago, they were standing on it, so you can see it's different. It's different. Oh, this is a good spot. I'm surrounded by birds. I'll just stop here for a second. Let's just see how long my scope's been on for. Yeah, I was just saying, yeah, half an hour, yeah. I'm just going to say, see, if I do Haps now, you can't, you can't, I've got basically hold my phone in landscape at the moment. You can't do, obviously, as I'm sort of filming this now and I've got a full screen my end, you know what you can see. It isn't like that on Haps. If I try and do this on Haps, it's going to be like in a tiny little square in the corner. And it's only full screen. I have to do landscape on Haps to make it look like Periscope, you know. So I don't know when they're going to implement the you can do portrait in full screen. So yeah. Thanks for the hearts, everybody. Yeah, applied for the Super Broadcaster program last night. I didn't realise I hadn't done it. It keeps reminding me to cash out my hearts. And I've got over 300,000 hearts. But obviously I think before you had to have like so many viewers and replay viewers, and I didn't think I met the criteria, so I did it on the Periscope on the desktop, and I clicked on the link for Be a Super Broadcaster, and all it asked me for was my email address, and because before I remember it was asking you a lot of questions, and all it said was, it says thanks for applying to be a Super Broadcaster, and all I put was my email address, and what my username is, Jace the Who. It says, what's your username on your platforms? And then there was another simple question, I think, and then it said thank you and we'll get back to you. So obviously hopefully before it closes they might issue me with a badge, perhaps I'll be a bronze person, because that's why I think I think I'm at that point where I should be at least on bronze, like Adam Yaffe used to keep saying, the gold, silver and bronze badges. I think I've got enough content and viewers now to be really on a bronze. It'd be nice if I could get a bronze badge before it finishes. And then obviously Haps give you a badge. If you've brought one from Periscope, they'll give you a badge. They sort of call them the professional broadcasters. And obviously perhaps there's some advantage to that. So yeah, Top Shelf's in. Have you tried broadcasting on YouTube? Yes, if you check out me, I've done a few broadcasts, yeah. If you just put in Jace the Who on Google, it'll link to all my YouTube videos. I did a few live streams the past few weeks. I've done a few live streams. But I said, obviously, you don't want just keep coming out and sort of doing live streams on 5 platforms every day. It's just to try, because I've got a lot of data at the moment, so I'm just trying all the platforms, because I've got like a bonus data deal over Christmas with EE. So I've got all the data. I can stream as much as I want. But YouTube's HD, you see, so you lose a lot more data with YouTube. And obviously, I mean, they call this HD on Periscope, but if you get a video, like when I save this video to my camera roll, it's 480p, which they technically call HD, but it's not proper HD. It's not high definition, because 480p technically is high definition, but it's not, not what we used to, as in like Blu-rays and things, and normal HD. 720p is what I call HD, but 480 is clear enough on your phone. It's plenty clear enough on your phone. I was just hoping I could have a little burst. I can't believe how mild it is. I mean, there's no steam on my breath when I'm talking, so it must be above zero, and there's no wind at the back of the park here. It's usually always get a lot of wind at the back of this park, because it's like got these 2 hills, and you always get like a wind chill around here. Lots of wind. It's a lovely spot here. I'm glad I've just stopped here. There's no wind at all, so you should be able to hear me clearly, and I don't feel cold. So I'm glad that man's just bought his food. I've got them all coming to me now. They look like don't they look like all like insects? There's that many of them. They just stand out more in the snow now. They look like little crawling insects, don't they, from a distance? Right, let's look where we are. Hello, Ulti Culty. Welcome. Moderator, welcome. Top Shelf's in. Jules is in. Yeah, I don't know. Thanks for inviting Roland. See, I don't know what to tell the viewers. It's up to you, viewers. I'm not sure what I'll settle on. I mean, basically, if I did a Haps broadcast now, nobody would come on. And if I did a YouTube, without me telling you to go on specifically, nobody will come on. I've done a few broadcasts, and obviously, when I go on Periscope, you get like, your 10, 12 people come on, and your hearts and your comments start coming. But the other platforms, you just feel like you're talking to yourself. And they said they are working on that with Haps, where you just feel like you're broadcasting to nobody. You've got no interaction where you know that people are joining and how many people are watching. It's got none of the features of Periscope, which they are working on. They've said that on there. They've had a few videos. They are saying they're working on trying to make it as much like Periscope as they can. Even better. That's what I'd obviously say to them. Try and make it just as similar to Periscope as you can, perhaps better. More new features that weren't in Periscope, because that wasn't updated for ages. And I know apparently it's been running on autopilot for a long time, because when you look at the featured broadcasts, it's had this chap who's been where the crocodiles are, and that's been the same for about 2 years. So I'll be back again. Yeah, I don't think it's been. They said it's been running on autopilot. There's been no updates, or nobody's been listening to feedback or anything. So anyway, I've got to give them a chance. But somebody just gave me a comment this morning that another platform, I'm not sure, I'll have to look at the replay what it was. Somebody mentioned another platform we can use. I mean, there's Twitch as well. I'll just make sure I'm registered on them all. So it's up to the viewers if you want to try and follow me on all the platforms, and then come on Twitch as well. I've just got to get some feedback off people. People say Twitch is okay. Just depends what you're trying to broadcast. If you're, I mean, I'm obviously got to have the best one for outdoor walks, and nature and everything. There's some depends if if you're a live streamer of gaming, or you're doing crafts or painting, or you're just having a discussion about subjects with call-ins. There's different apps for whatever you're trying to broadcast. I need the one that's best for outdoor nature and feeding the birds and everything. So I love the interaction. Obviously, I know I can do YouTube, but I like the live interaction. That's what I usually find I do. Obviously, I do a YouTube video and I get no comments, so it's the live experience I like, the interaction with people. Anyway, let's keep moving now. We've been here half an hour. Let's keep walking. I'm glad that man come with his food. That just made us have a little bit more things to show you. You can see the ice there. Look. You can see the ice. It's very thin. The birds are just swimming through it there. Look, you can see. All the food's gone now. Yeah, I think they very easily spook them pigeons. They fly off and then come back again. Right, let's do a complete circle of the lake. All those birds have just distracted me a bit. Yeah, it feels quite mild. Yeah, it's just lovely, no snow there. But I say I'm trying to build my channel. Obviously, you need a lot of motivation. Hopefully, I get obviously motivation from sometimes I get coffees bought for me, and people say, "Well done, keep up the good work." It's hard to motivate yourself in the winter weather. But I try and give permission for myself to try and do daily scopes, whatever the weather. I think I've done one every day. There's only a few days I've missed. But obviously, I just be glad when we're back to normal, because there's lots of places I want to go. It's there's a white duck showing you the same things. Obviously there's a lot of things I want to show you. If you go back over my older scopes, when everything was open, I thought this is good enough just to show you when it's bad snow days. All the ducks are confused. Yeah, it's lovely and peaceful. Just trying to let's just have a peaceful scope where you can hear the crunch of the snow for a second. I'll keep quiet for a minute. Let's just enjoy the crunch of the snow. Right, well, crikey, missing comments. Hang on. 37 comments. Hang on. Initials is what come on. Maybe you need to update. Don't tap the screen. Yeah, I just had a warning about reception then. It just dropped. So I think you just saw me for a split second with my hat on. I just try and share the nature in the chat. I aren't one of the scopers who's I'm always showing you what I'm seeing, sharing the nature where I am. It's built my confidence up a lot. Obviously, I never thought I'd be still doing Periscope. I've been a member since it first started. I did a dozen scopes, I think, and then I just lost interest. It wasn't really me, but I've enjoyed it in lockdown. It's been keeping me good in lockdown. All the kind of geese are confused. They're all trying to eat the frozen grass. All these birds think. Maybe you need to update. Yeah, I have got the latest version. They are slowly. I am noticing a few improvements on HAP slowly, about obviously how quick you can start your scopes improved. You don't have loads of questions. Say at first, it used to keep saying upload a photo when there was already one there, and it used to keep asking you 20 questions. But I have basically got it working in landscape. But that's the only way, the way I can really feel happy with it in landscape at the moment. You can't really do portrait. Else you're just getting you're just getting a little tiny screen in portrait. Yeah, it gets all the photographers out anyway. They're all there. I've seen people with the cameras. Yeah. Yeah, so I say I wish this happened. We'll be just talking about the nature, wouldn't we? It's all about periscope alternatives now. So we're discussing on this the scope. Yeah, it's like the topic of conversation for 12 weeks now. See what's going to happen. There's a fisherman over there, I think, somewhere. Just feels like it's raining. I think it's all just dripping off the trees. It's getting a bit milder now. It does feel mild enough. I don't think the snow will last long because it's you can feel how mild it is. There's no sort of steam on my breath when I'm talking, you know. So it's not minus at the moment. If somebody can ask Google what the temperature is in Stoke-on-Trent. Right, let's just check for comments. No snow. Yeah, I know. That's the thing. People think when you've got snow in England, everybody's getting snow. Yeah, I say usually we're just experimenting with haps. If you enjoy sunsets and nature, I follow Darby Jones. If you follow her she's in Colorado. She does sunsets and sunrises and nature walks. It's a good friend of mine in Colorado. And we're going to try haps where we both on a walk at the same time and see how that works. But I say we had a lot of trouble with it. We tried it outside while we were on cellular, and then when we tried it in both our homes, it was worse. It was just blocky and pixelated and stuttery. And we're both on good connections, so I can't blame the connections. We're both on fast connections. So anyway, let's have a look who else is coming. Bernie Dole. Hello, Bernie Dole. Yeah, so obviously when you're in Periscope, it's best trying to stand still as your connection can go if you keep moving. I'm always moving around on my walks. But try and be steady today because I did about a 2.5 hour scope a few days ago. I'm just trying to keep them short. Oh yeah, it's a snowman. Oh yeah, there's one on top of the rocks. How on earth you've got that up there? That's good. I can just see 2 snowmen. So keep an eye out for her. Just hope Darby will come in. She usually gets up about 5 a.m, so she might join us. I usually do a second scope for Darby. You know, he's a snowman. Hello, Bernie. No volume. Oh, no volume. Still no here. Oh. Testing. Can Bernie hear me? Yeah, I'm always moving around the park. There might be a few areas of weaker signal. But, I've just been feeding the birds over there, and I was getting. Bernie's the first one to say I can't hear anything, so it could be your end. Let's just have a look. How on earth have you got that snowman up there? Yeah. We'll just see if anybody else has no volume. Yeah. Let's see if we get anybody else got a volume problem. Bernie's got a volume problem. Let's see if anybody else has volume problem. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Could have a wander up that path. Let me think. Shall we do a little? Let's see who's on. Oh no, it says I've got nobody. Oh, now it seems to have lost the connection. Let's leave it at that and restart. There's that. Oh. Right, I'll just end the scope there, folks. I'll just restart. I think I've just had a try and keep it to about half an hour. Make sure you follow me on. I don't know if you can hear me, but I'll just say make sure you follow me on Twitter and haps.tv and YouTube Everything's Jace the Who all over social media. If you want to support the channel, I am registered on buymeacoffee.com/Jace the Who. That helps the channel to grow. And yeah, obviously I've been having a lot of glitches on Periscope, so I don't know if I'm talking to myself, but I'll just restart the scope and try again. Okay folks, see you on the next one. Bye for now.